Welcome, Heron and Riverside students. This is Miss Parsons, and today we're going to be talking about probability with and or. So what we're going to be asking are questions like, what's the probability of this and this happening? Or the probability of this or this happening? So two events with an and, or two events with an or. So in a certain Algebra 2 class of 23 students, 7 of them play basketball and 12 of them play baseball. There are 9 students who play neither sport. What's the probability that a student chosen randomly from the class plays basketball or baseball? So this is a probability problem with or in it. So what we did was we set up a probability chart here, and we have people who play basketball and people who do not play basketball. Plays baseball, does not play baseball. And we filled in the given information. We know total that there are 23 kids. 12 of them play baseball, so that goes in the total of plays baseball. 9 students who play neither, so does not play basketball and does not play baseball. And 7 of them who play basketball, so that goes in the total here under plays basketball. So we're going to fill in this chart kind of like a Sudoku puzzle. So I know that they have to total up to 23. So this guy has to be an 11 because 12 plus 11 is 23. This guy has to be 16 because 7 plus 16 is 23. This has to be 7 because 7 plus 9 is 16. This has to be 5. 5 and 7 make 12. And this guy has to be 2 because 2 plus 9 is 11, or 5 plus 2 is 7, however you want to do that. So I want to know the people who play baseball or basketball. So these are these three: 7, 5, and 2. Okay, because these people play basketball or baseball. The 2 play basketball but not baseball. And these people play baseball but not basketball. So pretty much everybody except the 9 who play neither play basketball or baseball. Total people in the class, well, that's 23. Okay, given directly from the problem, or you can look at the total down here. So my probability is 14 out of 23, getting the 14 from adding all the people who play basketball or baseball. Okay, I have an Algebra 2 class of 27 students, 11 of them playing basketball and 9 of them playing baseball. There are 11 students who play neither sport. What's the probability that a student chosen randomly from the class plays both basketball and baseball? So this is a probability problem with the word and in it. So I'm going to make another probability table. Plays baseball, doesn't play baseball. Plays basketball, doesn't play basketball, with my total columns here. And I know that this has to be 18 because 9 plus 18 is 27. This guy has to be 16. This has to be 5, totaling down this way. 5 plus 11 is 16. This guy has to be 7 because 7 plus 11 is 18. And then this has to be 4 because 4 plus 5 is 9, or 4 plus 7 is 11. And if I want to know the total who play basketball and baseball, well, that is this block right here. Those are the students who play basketball and play baseball. So that is 4 people. The total number of people, 27, and the probability is 4 out of 27. Okay, we also have a spinner here with 15 equal areas, numbered 1 through 15. If the spinner is spun one time, what's the probability that the result is a multiple of 3 or a multiple of 5? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to list out my multiples of 3 here that are on my spinner. So I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. My multiples of 5 are 5, 10, and 15. So then I want to know my multiples of 3 or 5. Okay, so both of them together, they don't have to be at the same time. So that means 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 5, and 10. The only ones that they do have in common are that 15. So the number of acceptable values, okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just counting these, that is 7. So I have 7 acceptable values. Number of possible values, that's how many are on my actual spinner. So that is 15. So my probability is my acceptable values over my total possible values. Okay, I have another spinner, and it has 12 equal areas numbered 1 through 12. If the spinner is spun one time, what's the probability that the result is a multiple of 2 and a multiple of 4? So since it has to be a multiple of 2 and a multiple of 5 at the same time, there's probably going to be a lot less options than if this were an OR problem. So my multiples of 2 for this spinner are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. My multiples of 5 are 5 and 10. So I want to know my multiples of 2 and 5. So which are the ones that they have in common? And all they have in common is a 10. So the number of acceptable values, well, there's only one. There's only one number on this spinner that is a multiple of both 2 and 5. Possible values, there's 12, because there's 12 equal areas. So my probability is 1 out of 12. Okay, so that is probability with and or.